radio is dead. Long live 1069 Click FM.
I really don't want it to be like the Titans game again. I really don't. And then I find out that Mac Jones is going to be the quarterback. They're not looking to get Trevor Lawrence back until after the bye, and... oh, well, I looked at the entire slate of noon games, and if we don't get at least one bingo out of today, I'm going to be friggin' surprised. Hello, everybody who is here. Is another stupid sports show on 1069 Click FM. I'm your host, Jim B. And yes, my Detroit Lions, they are the NFL team that I back, are going to be taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars today. But hanging out and seeing how embarrassing that will be for one team or the other is not the only purpose of what we got going on today. And so far I see Luke and MKI in the chat. Anybody else who's hanging out or just got over for the first time, hello, welcome. Just hanging out on the Sunday afternoon and also playing some bingo. That link I got in, we can apply it to, well, just about any game in the 12 o'clock time slot. We frequently do because sometimes the games let us down and this is the only thing that we could possibly win. Kip's got card number 8. Yeah, I saw Wisconsin. I was keeping my eye on the game the whole night. I thought you all had a chance of pulling something out at the end, but 'twas not to be. Meanwhile, we've already got people chiming in to claim bingo cards. Let's see, where's... there's the listings. Kip's got card number 8. And Logan's got card number 7. Ooh, Lions defense on your fantasy team. Considering how... well, the Jaguars aren't the absolute worst. They're in the bottom half in the league for a lot of stats. But all of it combined together, yeah, it does not feel that they are going to fare well against the Lions today, even with us not having the most fantastic defense. Well, I mean, not so good news. Sam Laporte is going to be out for this game because of a sprained AC joint, I think was the official diagnosis. So I would look for St. Brown to get a little bit more work. Possibly also Brock Wright, because he's another one of the tight ends we've had for a while, usually steps up, as well as Isaiah Williams maybe becoming a factor in the passing game. Meantime, the Packers have already started. I'm going to be behind because, unfortunately, my local CBS affiliate does not get picked up by my antenna, so I got to get it via the wonders of Fubo. So I do apologize if y'all find out about the amazing things that happened in this game before I do, but hey. Zadarius Smith getting the Detroit Pistons jersey on. Jags fans are low-key cheering for the Lions. I don't blame them. They're at 2-8 right now, which means that they're going right alongside the New York Giants for the Tank Bowl. Gotcha, Luke. I'll see you all for the Grey Cup. And there's the Darius grooving along the sidelines in Ford Field. Yeah, they are playing in Detroit today, so if you're playing along at home for the bingo, that will apply to a couple of the spots that we have down on the card. We also included a few gimmies if you didn't notice. For example, we have Jacksonville first down. So as soon as they get a first down, somebody gets to mark it off. As well as Mac Jones completes a pass for positive yards. From the 3, we have a Jacksonville return. They'll make it out to the 32 before being brought down by number 47 for Detroit. As Ezekiel Turner, linebacker out of Washington. And here he is, the man of the hour, Mac Jones, and immediately the noise gets going. If the Jags lose again, Doug Peterson might get fired. Yeah, considering Jacksonville, they are not big about continuity. So, we're rooting for you, Mac. Everybody scoots a little bit over. They're going for a run on the far side of the field. They'll pick up about 3 before Anzalone ends up catching up with the runner, bringing him down. All right, that was Brian Thomas Jr. on the little end-around play. Meantime, Derrick Henry has already fumbled. Great. Good start. All right, that's Thomas on the move again to the near side of the formation. I think that's where he's looking the entire time. No, actually, he's going across the middle of the field. It is caught by number 17, Evan Ingram. Now, finally, a thread in the passing game that I recognize. The rest of it, all the wide receivers, it's an entire lineup of I think I know who you are, but I can't really be sure. All right, 3rd and 1. Green Bay is already in Chicago territory. Another news, water is wet. There's a little bit of open space for Ingram, but I think he made the line very easily, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he got at least the line there. Not a big deal. So if you have Mac Jones completes a pass for positive yards, mark that off on your bingo card. And then ETN will get it out on the far side, run forward for about a gain of 6. Oh, they're going to call it 5, 2nd down. Oh, I hope they do. I hope they do. It will help Jordan Love a great deal. Thomas will line up in the near slot. Terry and Arnold guarding on the outside. Far side, and number 85 for Jacksonville manages to beat the yard to gain by a yard. Okay, that was Brenton Strange, another tight end. Oh, and there's Josiah DeGuara. And now he's a tight end. Meanwhile, touchdown already for Green Bay. Jordan Love to Jaden Reed. Wow, was chasing him down. But off the reception, Thomas will only gain 3 in the end. Oh, no, they only give him 2. We're at 11 and a half minutes left in the first. Ooh, Chane and Taylor. Ooh, best of luck. This will be a pitch back to number 2, but he gets caught behind the line. And Malcolm Rodriguez back in the lineup to prevent any gain on that play. Welcome back. Ooh. Yeah, it's an unfortunate. We got very lucky. A stumble by Johnson allowed for number 41 for us to make initial contact, slow him down, allowed Rodriguez to grab him and finish the play. And now the third down signs are up. They have made it over midfield. They're at the Detroit 45. And Jones is going to have to run. I think he was looking for a penalty when he slid because that was a very early slide. Meanwhile, Amik Robertson comes up walking tenderly. Not a great sign. And this is going to be a field goal attempt. You're kidding me. 58-yard try. Meanwhile, Boswell gets it true and through for the Steelers. They're first on the board. Cam Little hoping to get Jacksonville onto the scoreboard first with a 58-yard field goal. It's got the direction, and it just gets over the crossbar. Wow. He got it. Like, the dome benefit, no wind or anything, but man. Just because it was such a line drive, I was curious whether it was going to have enough force to get over the bar. It did. All right, so I guess down to 9.5 minutes to go in the first. Line's about to get the ball. Meanwhile, Packers already have the ball back even after scoring. Vikings and Titans are still scoreless, as are Raiders and Dolphins, as well as Rams Patriots. Let's see. What a catch, what a throw. We didn't get a very long run by Mac Jones, so I didn't think we reached a 10-plus yard QB run. I'll just confirm. Yeah, they only gave him 5 for that run. Oh, Cornman. Welcome to the early side of the noon games here on another stupid sports show. And we got a 58-yard, or was it 59-yard field goal made by, 59 yards by Cam Little to put Jacksonville up early. Damn, even the Colts got a field goal. All right, so they're ahead of the Jets, 3-0. Fantastic start. Steelers over the Ravens, and nothing yet for the Saints, even though they are in Browns territory. They have to get to the 3 if they want a fresh set of downs. Drink responsibly in this country? Good one. Oh, yeah, it's updated. Y'all have gotten into New England territory. Good start. Jones and Washington chatting on the sidelines, asking about their starter decks for Magic the Gathering. And I'm sure this is just going to be a touchback. Of course it is. All right, Mr. Jared Goff. He didn't have the best week last week. We all agree. They're even chanting Jared Goff still. Meanwhile, Taysom doing everything for the New Orleans Saints. They rush 4. He has to step forward. He's got time, but he can dump it off underneath. And who the hell is that? Number 84 just got his first catch of the season. It's Saints, Shane Zylstra. He's back. Got 15 yards, first down, Lions. I mean, it was a great job by the Jacksonville defense taking away all the options, and then Zylstra was able to find some room underneath, give Goff a window to get rid of the ball. He was getting chased down. Meanwhile, Brock Wright going out to the far side of the formation on 1st and 10. Audible gets called based on pressure. Quick tackle of St. Brown by Darby. Be a gain of 5 here on the near side play. Oh, they're going to give him 6. Never mind. 2nd and 4. We're a little bit ahead on the time right now. Right under 8:30 to go currently in the first. All right, Goff now up under center. I believe this is Montgomery, the lone back right now. And now Goff hollering some changes down the line based on what he sees. Raymond goes in motion. Montgomery will follow with the rock, but holy crap, I thought he was done. They made contact at the line of scrimmage, but he was able to push forward and get the first. Damn. Meanwhile, a Dolphins touchdown. Tua to Jonnu on 4th and goal. All right. Hey, it's nice when it works out, isn't it, Kip? All right, St. Brown in motion to the far side, and Zylstra coming back to block for Montgomery, who finds room up the middle. Oh, my goodness, would not stop. Wanted 10, got 9. Wow. All right. Goff from the gun. Montgomery underneath. He'll get the first down and only about 4 more. Quickly tackled by number 51 for Jacksonville. They're not going to give him any opportunity to run the end zone. Ventrell Miller there on the tackle. Oh, yeah. It's good to see the Trayvon Walker's at least still there. All right, we're down to their 23-yard line right now. From underneath, unfortunately, there is a flag on the play. Wow, a good tackle for only a gain of 1, but one player got very close to nailing Jahmyr Gibbs in the head. But it's okay. We got an offsides call on Armstead. So we're going to get 1st and 5. Sam Darnold has fumbled. Oh, man. Well, Cairo Santos gets a 53-yard field goal for the Bears. They're now, it should be at least 7-3. Goff getting chased and has to throw it away. Wow, there he was, Trayvon Walker making the difference. Oh, he got near, and he did get near a receiver, so no intentional grounding. I was wondering myself. But here we are at 2nd and 5 now. 6:10 left in the first. Montgomery in motion out of the backfield. Doesn't immediately go to him. Goes across the middle. And who is it? Of course, the sun god, St. Brown. 1st and goal now for Detroit. I thought he was going to the near side of the field the whole time. He fooled me too. Once again, the Detroit Lions distracting with motion. You got into AFC North football, corn man. Enjoy the ride. Meanwhile, Montgomery powers his way to the 1. Ledbetter on the tackle for the Jaguars. Mac Jones doing sprints on the sidelines, assuring himself that he is in fact good enough. We have 2nd and goal. St. Brown moving to the other side as Goff moves into the gun. Montgomery at his right. And yeah, it's almost too easy. Once again, another one of our tight ends. I think it was Brock Wright this time, flying over to provide a fantastic bit of room on the far side of the line, and he pretty much walked in untouched. All right, Jake Bates, can you keep this interesting? It's true and through. Now at 4:59 to go. The Lions are up 7-3 on a 2-yard David Montgomery run. All right. How do you... I don't know if there's much of a new demographic that we can claim they're trying to get so far. Although they did have all of the members of the CBS NFL Today show thingamabob go through a table, except for JB. I don't think he's getting paid enough for that. But because they were at Buffalo, right outside the stadium, for Bills Chiefs later on. So, yeah, they all went through their little cheapo prepared tables that you pick up at Target and don't expect to survive longer than a year. I was just shocked that Matt Ryan did it and didn't fall apart after the first moment he hit the ground. But they also had padding on underneath it. They didn't do it like in a gravel lot. So, yeah, you know what? We'll add it for that. For getting desperate enough to imitate backyard wrestling on the NFL Today. I think that counts. Haven't heard any obvious audio dumps, so no one has been near angry enough to justify a wry comment from the announce team. Meanwhile, New England's in the red zone. Why is New England in the red zone? Oh. Oh, no. Yeah, I saw the update too, Kip. Drake May gets a touchdown pass. It is now 7-0. Wow. Oh. Yeah, the NFL, am I right? No penalty decline so far. Defense hasn't done anything so far. And so far, up 7-3, not enough nonsense from the refs to say, oh, they got it right for once. No real drops yet. Oh, right. Yeah, right. That, I forgot. Seems like that was so long ago, MKI, you understand. Oh, yeah, it's also still the first quarter. There is still a lot of stupidity that can take place. Hmm. Are back at it from their own 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Faked handoff from Jones. Going for it and leveling Ingram is Brian Branch. You could hear that hit. He does hold on and gains 9, but wow, what a pop. Clean hit, no flag. And now he is taking a load off on the sidelines. Woo. 2nd and 1. This should be an easy first. Upended by Kirby Joseph on the perimeter. Wow. 3rd and 1. Etienne. I thought he had the corner and the protection to do it, and then Joseph just rushes in, grabs him by the leg, completely upends the play. 3rd and 1. And they're going for Etienne again, and they've lost a yard. Anzalone. Oh my goodness. 4th and 2 now. Jacksonville is going to have to punt. Here's, oh, right. Khalif Raymond. All right. Cook is apparently a really good punter. Let's see how he boots this. Oh, number 20, Thomas, took Raymond out at the knees. And he goes to rub it in along the stands, and they respond with a chorus of boos. Wow. For a moment, I thought, are we going to get some Khalif Raymond return action? Not even a bit. No gain. Let's see. Anything else we got on the... No, nothing else in the bingo card so far. We did have a going forward on 4th down that led to that Miami Dolphins touchdown, so we might as well include that on the bingo card. Screw it at this point. No real wide open failures. I'm not quite sure how long I wait before attributing any lack of success by the Jaguars to the coaching of Doug Peterson. I was hoping for so much better for Jacksonville. I mean, I didn't expect Doug Peterson to replicate everything about his success that he got with the Eagles, but I at least hoped that he would get Lawrence and consequently the Jaguars on the right track. I hoped. That is a bit of a shame. not sure what part of Detroit it is. Maybe it's the part where you can look across the river and see Windsor. Is that what this is? Yep. Mm-hmm. And holy crap, Justin Tucker misses from 47? Also, by the way, meaningless stats to pass the time. Quick pass to Tim Patrick. He'll make it to the 12, quickly wrapped up by number 23, Alukin. Wide left. Honestly, I would feel better. I would feel better about it if you missed it on a double doink. You know. Wow. Bit of run by Gibbs, and then he gets buried from behind by Woof. Oh, they've already got them. They've got so many meaningless stats lined up. We're going to get bingo for sure. Meantime, two people, Savage and Darby, not playing off of St. Brown. An easy catch for the first down. It is still 3-0 Pittsburgh. Dang. All right, he is at 3 catches for 23 yards so far, and there's Gibbs in motion to the other side. They're faking that, and they realize nothing is going to work, and it is thrown to the feet of Montgomery, incomplete. Oh, no. They've brought back Slime Time Nickelodeon from CBS Sports. Ugh. Thought they would have given that up by now. 2nd and 10. We've got right in motion. Fake it to Gibbs. And it's another pass. St. Brown again. First down and a bit more, too. Oh, yeah, we also get Kevin Harlan announcing for our game, which I'd like to think is the thing that we have right now over the Bears-Packers game. Y'all get stuck with Tom Brady. All right, under a minute to go now here in the first quarter. And that is nothing for Jahmyr Gibbs up the middle. Jacksonville holding it together pretty well along the line so far. Oh, is this going to finish the first quarter? No, they're going to try to sneak one more play in. From under center, it's a pitch back to Gibbs, and he's going to try to get the run, is able to spin out of it a few times, will be tackled just shy of the marker. Like, defender after defender was rushing him. And we'll count it. We got 1, 2. And it took the third guy with a bit of additional help to get him down. Well, looks like we're going to have an interesting game one way or another. And we're just going to take a little pause for the cause right now. So get a drink, stretch your legs. We got a lot of football to get through today, especially here on our stupid sports show. We haven't even gotten back to the Rouge. Thanks for tuning in.
Pumping the
All right, we are back at it here on another Stupid Sports Show. Second quarter just getting underway between the Lions and, good defense on the pass by number 25 against Jameson Williams. Incomplete. Oh, and now he's, now number 25 for the Jaguars is on the ground. His arm is... He's got pain in his shoulder. That's what he's indicating right now. This is, I think, going to be enough for us to take a TV timeout. I'm trying to see where the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. His arm ended up going up underneath Jameson Williams and, yeah, did not follow when the rest of his body tried to roll over. Okay. I don't know how bad it is, but yeah, I can see why he's in pain right now. And it is 4th and 1 as Ronald Darby walks off the field. Oh, they're going for it on 4th down. Meanwhile, Judy has gotten a touchdown. The Browns. Holy crap, was that seriously a Goff sneak? Damn, we get to check off QB sneak. Yep. That is... Oh... Fantastic. We get a great start to the second quarter with another bingo spot. This is what we have so far. It's not much. And now here's Williams on the run. Getting a little stiff arm of his own at the end as he's cornered out of bounds by Cisco. So we'll check off stiff arm. Jameson Williams got a game to 23. And things are suddenly looking a little bit brighter for us. Oh, now we've missed a... And now Gibbs, he'll run out of the tackle, and two of the defenders collided. It allowed him to zoom out to the 5. Wow. Oh my goodness. I missed where Khalif Raymond made the block, but all I saw was a couple of Jaguars defenders colliding with each other after they both leapt for Jahmyr Gibbs and collided. It was slapstick movie material. Wow, Jameis to Judy, 89-yard touchdown for the Browns. Caleb Williams has been sacked and is now 1st and goal. Gibbs gets stopped inside the 2. Okay. Let's get a quick look at how the stats are going for Goff so far. Not bad. 8 for 11, 95 yards. Second and goal. We got Gibbs as the back again. Brock Wright. And he bounces and gets the corner. And that is Jahmyr Gibbs getting us up to 13-3. Meanwhile, Richardson's gotten a touchdown for the Colts on a quarterback run. Oh, MKI, if I know how Dan Campbell operates now, I am sure that for a game like today, he is planning on spreading it around to everybody. Meanwhile, Bears go 3 and out. Browns fail on the 2-point try. So thanks to the Browns failing, let's add 2-point conversion fails. Oh, what a day we have had so far. And yeah, well, Amon-Ra St. Brown so far today, 4 receptions for 40 yards. Jameson Williams got that nice long pass on his second target for a gain of 24. And Justin Tucker, how is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Has Justin Tucker really missed 2? He has missed 2 field goals today. Yeah, I think we need some consultation on this. Hang on for a moment. All right. Now Monty. I understand that this is the day of cat solidarity, considering it's the Lions playing the Jaguars. Yes, I know. But do you have any thoughts as to why Justin Tucker has already missed 2 easily makeable field goals? Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself, buddy. All right, you're free. Oh, yes, you made it at the correct time. Meanwhile, the center for the Bears line is questionable to return. That can't bode well. Could be boding better. So far, Monty, I think, is trying to save the his true wrath for the Grey Cup tonight, which, remember, is going to get started at 5 o'clock. Toronto versus Winnipeg. I'm still not quite sure who I'm rooting for. Hopefully I'll have it figured out by then. Oh, Kip, considering that this season the Steelers are not only, I think, currently in first, but, locked in a battle with the Ravens for first place in the AFC North, there's no way he wouldn't be live for this. All right, 1st and 10 now for the Jaguars. Got Thomas in motion to the near side. Mac Jones making an adjustment at the line. We'll go with ETN, and he'll get about a yard. Okay. Let's see, somebody whose name I don't recognize, named O'Connor, getting helped up from that pile and contributing to the stop for our defensive line. Ishii, hope you're doing well today. I hope your team gets better. I know that's frequently a thing we have to say for the San Francisco 49ers, but please, I don't know why the Cardinals are in first place in your division, but it is making everybody, I think, a little bit scared. So try to get on that. Meanwhile, the Jaguars have to take a timeout. We are down to 11:48. They can bring in one more progressive ad. Oh, yeah. You know, considering my brief experience with the city of Pittsburgh, I realized that not a single person would have batted an eye to a guy driving a riding lawnmower down the block, waving a terrible towel. They just would have thought, oh, must be Tuesday. Okay, now after at the cost of a timeout and now a false start? Oh my goodness, Ford Field strikes again. False start on number 77, one of their linemen. This is incredible. All right, let's take away Jacksonville's first time out. Second and 14 now. Let's hold on. No real pressure on him yet. A little bit too high for Ingram. He and Terry and Arnold exchanged some words. Appears to be in good spirits. Yeah, a little bit off as far as the targeting and what they expected out of that play. Here we are, 3rd and 14 now. Clock is stopped at 11:44, and what can Mr. Jones bring up in this situation? Lions only rush 4. They have to dump it quickly, and ETN upended again. Amik Robertson coming in to make the play for another loss of yardage. Wow. Okay, back to the stats for a moment because yeah, there is not much going on the ground for Jacksonville today. 7 carries for 14 yards, and that's for everybody involved on the Jaguars offense. All right, here comes Raymond, gets the first guy to miss. Doesn't have room, however, to cut through the crowd, and he'll be tackled at the 35. Tackle made by Anthony Pittman on special teams. We'll have to wait a little while for them to come back so we can start marking off more possible wonderful spots. Possibly, maybe. Although I will note no turnovers. We haven't had any screwed up handoffs or fumbles. Haven't spotted any former players yet. I wouldn't be surprised if there's at least one in the house in Ford Field tonight. Meanwhile, Bears jump on 4th and 3 for a first down. Oh. What a season for the goddamn Bears. Yeah, you're thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah. Definitely. Wow. Kadarius Toney is with the Browns now. I am not even sure what kind of remark I can give to dignify that. Oh goodness, they're doing Bible shit now on Netflix. So I think they're trying to get getting good with the religious crowd here in America. One rushing attempt for -7. All right. Well, so far, Mac Jones has only 21 yards through the air, but he has completed passes for positive yards, so we were able to mark that off. Not Mr. Goff, 9 for 12, 106. And so he'll go underneath it. It's a flip to to Williams, and he'll get the first down. Okay. The hook and lateral gets run again. Okay. Well, folks, look out for the clowns. The circus is back on. By the way, Montgomery just blasted through one tackler, got the first down. Darby is back out on the field for the Jaguars, so I'm sure we'll be experiencing some brutal hits. Okay, well, a little compact formation. Williams in motion. And all the room for Montgomery, grabbed by number 51 for the Jaguars, gain of at least 8. And it will be 2nd and 2. Another chunk for Montgomery. Meanwhile, Carr to MVS. Hey, MVS still getting a paycheck. 71 yards. All the room for Montgomery up the middle. They'll just take the pile and shove it. I'm assuming that the clock is running. Oh, they're comparing them to Paul Hornung and Jim Taylor from the Packers. Yeah, that's high praise, Sonic and Knuckles. All right. Goff under center, 2-back set. Williams goes further out. I think that's... And they fooled me too, because of course it's underneath, over the middle to St. Brown. First down. Savage having to tag him. Oh my goodness, a shoestring grab, barely a foot off the ground. That definitely qualifies for what a catch by Amon-Ra St. Brown. And we got another touchdown by Cooper Kupp for the Rams. All right, they've arrived. Extra pressure falls down. It allows Montgomery to get some room on the far side of the field. Will gain 5, tackled by number 23 for the Jags. Officially a gain of 6 now. 2nd and 4, under 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Detroit just grooving, on a Sunday afternoon. Really couldn't get away too soon. William, hope you're doing well, and I hope that's your extensive draft knowledge that you are accumulating every day. Oh no, Goff is going to run, and he will be very mindful of the first down marker. Slides down near Zylstra. He got them all to bite. And they gave him so much room because, I mean, when is Goff ever going to run the ball? Colts get a field goal. Bears intercept Love. Oh, and they have to review it, though. That's Montgomery. He'll dodge back again and then gets just shoved over the line by Penei Sewell. Oh, thing of beauty. Second touchdown of the day for Montgomery. Detroit now up 20-3. Now, Montgomery did get caught at the 2. Could have been down at the 1, but then Penei Sewell came roaring in there to shove everybody over the goal line. Now Bates will add the extra, and we're now up 21-3. Yeah. I know. Yardage is nothing. Give us the majors. St. Brown so far, 6 catches for 54 yards. I'm sure they'll get him a touchdown. The game is young, and it'll be probably in the third or fourth quarter when the defense has already lost all hope. All right. Folks, if you're just coming in, this score right here does not lie. It has been, after what was at least a decent first drive, ended up with a Cam Little 59-yard field goal, putting Jacksonville on the board. It has been all Lions. Mac Jones only has 21 yards passing, only 1 completion, so they're mostly trying to do it on the ground, just not a lot of success. Oh no, a head injury. That is not. That's even worse, especially for a lineman. All right. In the other games, Colts are shutting out the Jets right now, 13-3. They've scored 10 points in the second quarter. Still 3-0. Steelers over the Ravens. Saints up 14-6 on Cleveland right now. Rams and Patriots tied up at 7 apiece. Dolphins over the Raiders 10-3 for their home crowd. Vikings ahead of the Titans 7-3 right now, and right now facing 4th and goal at the Tennessee 1. I don't think we've got anything else really to report right now. I guess we had technically 1 lead change when Jacksonville scored first, and oh wow, they're already assuring everybody, don't worry, as soon as we know this game is done, we're taking you to Orchard Park. Oh, they know which side. They know which side of their bread gets buttered, I guess. Jake Bates will bury this one in the back of the end zone. Nothing for the Jags on the kickoff return. The NFL kickoff is fixed, but at least at 5 o'clock, we will get to behave like heathens for the last time this season. Yes, once again, we are hanging out for the Grey Cup at 5 o'clock. You know, if you feel like you can't take another Bills-Chiefs game, come on over. Toronto Argonauts versus the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. It's going to be a nice finish to following the CFL season this year. All right, 1st and 10. Off the fake all the time. ETN on reception again. He'll be pinched and knocked down. Carlton Davis contributing on the tackle there. Oh, and Davis's thumb is in. Ooh, a practice injury, so. He'll find a way to catch. Jones from the gun. They're going to go for the handoff. Works up the middle. They get all they need and a yard more. 1st down. All right, Campbell getting in on the tackle that time. Under 6 minutes to go. See if Jones and company can put something successful together. Meantime, Darnold, who ends up running it in. That called out a QB rushing touchdown. All right, 1st down again. Jones off the handoff. Going deep. And a bit of distance between that ball and where the nearest receiver was. Just leave it there. All right, thank you, Sam Darnold, for adding QB rushing touchdown. Boswell gets a 52-yard field goal. It's now 6-0 Stillers. Down to 5:15. Here's Harlan trying to hype up Aaron Glenn now. Yes, the free space is choking on the hype. Have you noticed? Going for the contested throw, and Davis that time. And Jones miscommunicating. Wow, Gabe Davis. Oh, and they're going to have to burn another timeout. Wow. No kidding. He actually got a first-round champ. He got a championship with Alabama? Wow. And now the Ravens and Steelers are picking fights with each other. Oh, I'm not surprised, man. There's some deep animosity between those franchises. All right. Clock at 5:10. Noise coming up on 3rd and 10. Bunch of stacked receivers on the far side of the field. They separate, launching near side. And a bit too deep for Thomas. Incomplete. Oh no, Pikachu. Yeah. Ram it, Pikachu. Oh, sports is fun. Okay, 77-4 jawing at each other. Well, let me know if either of them gets booted from the game. Now, Raymond, they're not giving him any room on special teams today. He has to call fair catch. All right, at least we get another commercial break. Tucker's 0 for 2. Boswell's 2 for 2. They each have an unsportsmanlike already? Ooh. Hopefully they're both getting a good talking to on the sideline, but I don't know if I can get too hopeful. Oh, so Baltimore, number 4 is Zay Flowers. And let's see. Number 77 hasn't done anything noteworthy on defense yet, so I don't know exactly who to call out for that one. All right, I'll bite. I'll check their roster. Number 77, you are... Huh? Oh, there. Okay, so that's Zay Flowers, receiver for Baltimore, and Broderick Jones listed as offensive tackle for the Steelers. Okay, so this may be a bigger beef than we know. If two offensive players are going to start jawing each other on the field, you know? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, no. Oh, no. There goes the military propaganda again. Remember, the NFL donates all that money because our government conveniently forgets to support our veterans even after they put them in harm's way. Every time. Well, except the one time, but those people are almost all dead now, so nobody can prove that we really did it anymore. Wow. Lions fans are getting cocky, wearing turkey uniforms to the game. Meanwhile, out of the middle, Gibbs is in a foot race, cutting back inside, tripped up at the Jaguars 30 by number 51. He is pissed he didn't get all of it. Oh, my goodness. Right back at it. And it is another Jamison Williams block that gives him the space to beat Jones up the sideline. And Miller finally gets a swipe at his ankle. They're going to give it to Gibbs again. He'll get caught after a gain of 3. And Gibbs is still in the backfield. That's right. Wright will settle on the far side of the line. It's St. Brown and Williams. It'll be a handoff to Gibbs. He will bounce to the outside, but unfortunately Miller and company are there the whole time. Be a loss of 1 at least. Yeah, 3rd and 7. Wow, we already have 100 yards of rushing on the day. Are we going to get some more QB pressure? No, they only rushed 4. And there it is. St. Brown gets away and then upfield. And there's the Amon-Ra St. Brown touchdown that everybody in fantasy football was waiting for. Well, there we go. And now the meme score of legends has returned. Still 2:46 to go in the quarter. Think we can get it back one more time? Yeah, I know. We're up 28-3. But I did spot something that I thought was quite interesting, and I have to get back into the NFL stats again to make sure I'm reading it correctly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at team stats for offense in receiving yards, and yeah, the Lions and Jaguars are right near each other as far as total receiving yards on the season. From right before this game, they only had 9 yards separating them. So all I'm saying is, as much as stats can help, there's going to be nothing that will get you a good view of what is up with a team quicker than seeing a game. Full game helps, but highlights I guess are good too. And just looking at this, I know I hoped for at least something interesting or kind of competitive today, but yeah, unless the power of the memes is enough to, cut through all logical balance, I don't know if this is going to get any better for Jacksonville today. Although it could mean that we get to see Hendon Hooker in the fourth quarter, so he'll get more game time. And yeah, St. Brown about to one game away from tying A.J. Green for consecutive games with a touchdown. Yeah. Honestly, Corn, man, I've been feeling like we're due for a while. If not this week, then we could get one. We could get tagged next week against the Colts. I mean, yeah, they are playing the Jets today, and we have to take that into account, but they are handling their business against the Jets. Pick 6 for Detroit. Could happen. Then again, the Jaguars, I think, have been very careful with their play calling. They're not trying to put Mac Jones in any serious positions where he has to do a lot of throwing. I don't think they want to break him down like that. So let's see what they do on 1st and 10 from the 30. Ingram settles down on the near side of the line. It's going to be a run-in pitch. ETN will get about 3 before he is popped out by Brian Branch himself. And there he is. Aiden Hutchinson with his foot elevated in the box. And I cannot believe I think they grabbed cushions off of the couch in the box to put underneath Aiden Hutchinson's legs so he could have his leg elevated and be in the seats proper for the game. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Now Anzalone is down. Okay. He has been helped into a sitting position, which is a good start. And looks like they are protecting an arm. Oh, hell. Not Anzalone. We were already missing so many people at linebacker. Yeah, I think something got fractured or dislocated over in his forearm. He knew it immediately. Helmet off, he's going in. Oh, the Jets have decided to show up with a touchdown from Breece Hall. Sticks, we're doing all right over here. We've got a meme score right now as ATN comes out of the backfield. Meanwhile, number 89 will get buried by Neiman, sorry. Okay, it'll be a 3rd and 4 now. We're going to get first, however, we will have to stop for the 2-minute squat for glory. And as the score may tell you, it has been very smooth sailing. Montgomery has 2 rushing touchdowns, Jahmyr Gibbs 1, and of course, the passing touchdown to who else? Amon-Ra St. Brown. But on the other hand, we haven't had a single sack today, and very, very few penalties. Yeah, let me get the team stats out here. Yeah, only 2 penalties today, both of them by the Jaguars, and neither of them for more than 5 yards. So, in one respect, a clean game. There's been no turnovers, nothing recovered, not even a fumble lost and grabbed again. So, clean game. Mac Jones is 8 for 12 for 32 yards, but he hasn't made any mistakes, hasn't been put into situations of great pressure. Meanwhile, Johnson has a touchdown for the Bears. Where does this put them? Oh, 10-7. Well, Kip, who is going to get the ball at the second half for Packers-Bears specifically? Oh no, Bears get it second half. Okay. Well, aim for that 3 and out, I suppose. All right, that's a good start to our playlist at the Pause for the Cause. There's the hopefully soon to be famous iconic statue of the Jolly Green Giant bouncing a trio of dancers on his arm. All right. There are all the 3 signs up again. Ford Field getting loud. I'm sure that they're on a silent count now. Yep. All the time, and tried to push forward but could not get the line. Gabe Davis got the catch, but that will force them into a decision. Oh, they're going for it. They are legit going for it. Looks like we're going to get ourselves a sneak here. They'll get it easy enough. I was just not expecting them to be so brave. And quarterback is first off the pile. We already had QB sneak on our thingamabob. No, we didn't. All right, QB sneak. Lots of time for Jones to throw. He gets Thomas over the middle. Survives the first hit. We can't pull it out. They're down to the 35. Okay. Oh, no, not another injured player. Oh, hell. Oh, good. Zadarius Smith is down on the field. He even got the week off because it would have been his bye week, and he is still down on the field. Wow. So far, that is 2 players that I really didn't want to lose. Anzalone, just because he is such a consistent contributor on defense. And now Zadarius Smith. Got him for nothing. And now it feels like we've lost nothing. Yeah. Oh, I hope so. I'm not sure what he's on the ground for, what exactly they were tending to. Hopefully we'll find out when we get back. I know we're still under 2 minutes right now. All right, down to 46 seconds. Zadarius Smith is at least upright. Oh, that's what it was. It was getting elbowed in the back by ETN. Okay. All right, only 3rd play in territory. And again, they blow it on 1st down with a false start. It's on Brian Thomas Jr. Come on. Meantime, Derrick Henry has scored a touchdown for the Ravens. Hey. They've joined the fight, and now they're up 7-6. All right, 1st and 15 here. Clock still at 46 seconds. They stack the receivers in the far side slot. Mac Jones pointing down for where he wants them to go. Initial rusher misses. So does the second guy. And will have to throw it away from Gabe Davis in order to escape the potential pain. 2nd and 15. Tucker finally kicks a point in. Nothing is ever permanent. All right. Jones up to 59 yards. I believe in you, Mac. I think you can get over 100 today. And they'll get it up the middle. Washington will be leveled after a gain of 8. Houston coming in to deliver a hit. At 3rd and 5, forgive me. Now down to the 30. 18 seconds to go. They're running out of clock right now. And Ingram will catch it. And I'm thinking that they're going to get just a field goal. Oh, Baltimore wouldn't have been happy. But out of all the villains in Baltimore, I think Baltimore would be going after the Ursays and the British before they go after Justin Tucker. Yeah, we let the clock run. I don't care right now. Formation for ETN. He won't get more than a yard. Shoved out of bounds after 8 seconds are gone. Oh, that's right. We do get the second half kickoff. All right, well, whatever will be, I suppose. I guess Jones can't feel too bad. Minshew's only got 76 yards on the day. And underneath, that is Ingram. He will slide and get the timeout with enough time to get the field goal unit out there. They caught the timeouts. This should be an easy one for Cam Little. Emphasis on should. But at the very least, we won't have the cursed score on our screen again. Yeah, it's not fun, Kevin Harlan. You've just helped us deliver meaningless stats to pass the time. Thank you. 35-yard attempt. And it is true and through. Jacksonville has a better chance of getting to double digits now, and now we get some people getting picky at the end of the game. There is a flag down, so I'm assuming I'm not sure what they're going to call this or if it'll be enforced later or what. Unnecessary roughness on number 54, Aleem McNeil, and so they're going to carry it over to our second half kickoff. Wow. Okay, so we can definitely check off the crowd hates the call for the shower of boos that just came down for that. And I think I feel more than justified checking off, oh no, for the people who have been injured so far today. I mean, thankfully Malcolm Rodriguez is back, but I am worried about what awaits us in the playoffs if we can't stay healthy. All right, we have made it. Halftime. Lions up 28-6 over Jacksonville, and everywhere else it is, well, what you'd expect from the NFL. Just a whole bucket of nonsense. Here's our pause for the cause, so get a snack, open the window, drink some water. We will return for more of the NFL here on another Stupid Sports Show as soon as halftime's over. Thanks for tuning in. They absolutely want to do it again. Try to get that touchdown under the Dan Campbell interview. Oh, no, they don't. They don't. From the 20. All right. Lots of time for Goff. He has to run. And he will slide before anyone can get near him. Gain of 5. Just back. Just returned here on another stupid sports show. All those touchdowns, 300 plus yards of offense. Now the Jets lead by 1, unfortunately. Steelers take the lead back on a Boswell field goal. And he'll be brought down. Probably still a first down. Oh, no, they're going to put him shy because of... Yeah, second move ended up taking back over. Oh, no. They're giving him the first. Okay. I don't know. By the way, good times. Off from the gun. Extra pressure creeping in from the second level. Montgomery on the carry. He'll manage to sneak through for 6 yards as the line just ended up pushing everyone out, clearing the way. Okay. Wow. They consider Dan Campbell part of the Bill Parcells, Sean Payton coaching tree. All right. Goff waiting. And who does he find? Oh, no. Jameson Williams. Diving back into the end zone. Welcome back, Jameson Williams. $64 yards, a lot of that done by the feet of Mr. Williams. Cuts up underneath, and then it is just a race between Williams and Miller. And Williams wins it easily. We are at 12:55 and already... Dang. 35-6. And I hope that was some Funkadelic as the commercial sting music. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, actually, David Montgomery has 2 touchdowns, but, you know, I think considering it's David Montgomery and how much we shelled out to get him, I think people are okay with that. All right, full stats rundown. Goff so far today, 15 for 18, 274 yards, 2 touchdowns. Remember, it is the Jaguars, so don't get too MVP just yet. Mac Jones being wild, 13 for 18, only 81. Did get them into that last drive in the first half to tack on additional field goal. Well, that catch by Jameson Williams puts him over 100 yards on the day. Only 3 receptions needed to do it. That's what a 64-yard touchdown catch and run will do. St. Brown himself also has a tutty, but 81 yards on 7 grabs. Everybody else is kind of just catching up. Tim Patrick's already had 1 catch for 4 yards, but the only other people who are receiving are Gibbs and Montgomery, and Shane Zylstra had his 1 catch earlier. I guess the bright side of us having a fairly one-sided game is that we could very easily get breaking news overshadows the action. No, we're not back yet. We just have to wait around for Bengals Chargers tonight. Woof. And then Texans Cowboys on Monday Night Football. I will be more than glad to avoid that with another stupid streaming show tomorrow night. We still have a few hours left for requests if you want to get those in. I know we got a busy day. We've got CFL Grey Cup coming up later, and I cannot wait to rush out and get food before that happens. Well, we're going to have a good time tonight. I have been looking up interesting facets of Canadian history. I cannot wait to share the cool things I have discovered with you. Meanwhile, Williams is having just a riot of a time talking on the bench. All right, Bates will bury this one in the back. Once again, no return. Oh, I don't know. Will they give him the pass this time, or will they go back to David Montgomery? He's also had a touchdown toss this weekend. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to give Penei Sewell a touchdown pass. And now the noise coming up again as Mac Jones and company are out in the field. Zadarius Smith out back in the game, however. And is underneath the ATN, Vildor will throw him out right near the line of scrimmage. Not sure if he... Oh, they'll give him one. Okay, meantime... Oh, Packers have retaken the lead. Mr. Josh Jacobs finally getting some contributions in. Up on the scoreboard, 14-13. 2nd and 9, meanwhile, for Jones, dropping back in the gun. Has the time, will launch it, has the room, and he overthrew Gabe Davis. He had a yard or so separation of his defender. Yeah, he was working on Vildor, who, does well, but he's not exactly the... Yeah, Jones wants the holding. Oh, Jones looks like he's been rode hard and put away wet, man. Well, it's 3rd down now, 3rd and 9. They've made 2 third downs today, so it's not completely out of the question. Everything that's been called so far is right here, Logan. Diving for that one is Washington, but incomplete. Being guarded by Meek Robinson, seems like the throw was just a little off target. All right, now 12-12, and looks like Detroit is going to get it back. I think we're pretty well on the way to getting Hendon Hooker in by the 4th quarter. Now remember, Khalif Raymond has not been able to do anything today. Special teams coverage and punting has done pretty well. And Raymond will have to catch it out of bounds around the 17. There's still time, MKI. There's still time. Who knows what could happen? I know we don't have Monroe the QB right now, but we can make up for it. Hang on. At least we get the cat. And the game is still young. There's still plenty of time for Dan Campbell, I'm sure, to at least draw up, if not one, then two plays for receiving touchdowns for our offensive linemen. What a day this has been, and I feel bad for anybody who has to deal with Tom Brady and his attempted second career as media personality and commentator. Meanwhile, the CBS crews are absolutely fascinated with the fact that you can look across the water and see Canada. You should know that Canada exists. CBS Sports is going to be showing the Grey Cup later. No, one hand doesn't know what the other's doing. From the 17, it'll be Goff waiting up the middle. Who is it? St. Brown up to the 45. Working on Darby. 26 yards now. And St. Brown, I think that's going to put him up to 133 today, if I'm reading this correctly. They're up to 412 yards total on the day. And we're going to go with Montgomery again, and they commit to stopping him. He won't get more than a yard. Meanwhile, number 44 takes his time getting off of Montgomery. Woof! Off the hands of Williams, incomplete. He had a couple people badgering him as he was in the middle of the field. And there they are, the Sonic and Knuckles dolls being held up by the crowd. Of course. All right, they're going to rush 4 here on this third down. Zylstra will move over to the near side of the formation. All the time, and it's Williams again in Jaguars territory. Holds on, at least inside the 40. I'll be able to say for sure once we get a good view of the field. First down again, Lions. It's almost too easy. Goff did get knocked down. I would say maybe this is now a good time to consider when we're going to take Goff out. Now up to 300 yards on the day. Officially 124 for Jameson Williams through the air. Dart underneath to Montgomery, who's still up and gets down at least a foot shy. I thought he was going to be at least 2 or 3 yards, but managed to keep himself up, bracing himself for that last lunge. All right, 2nd and 1 now. Yeah, Ben Johnson, who the entire NFL wishes would leave Detroit so that they don't have to talk about the Lions anymore. But I digress. From the 25, 2nd and 1, they're going to go for Montgomery again. He'll find room behind his line to make it to the 21. Easy first down. And a flag? Okay, but why? After the play, personal foul, necessary roughness on the offense. It's on Allen Robinson for unnecessary roughness. Oh, there he is. He comes in. Oh, he got caught on the retaliation from Jones. Jones shoved him first, and then that's all the referee saw was the retaliation. So now we're 2nd and 10, back to the 35. We got our first down, and he will run. He will slide after gaining 8.5. Meanwhile, Browns get another touchdown. Connection from Winston to Elijah Moore. 30-yard reception. 2nd and 1. More touchdowns than incompletions so far today. So from 1, it'll be Montgomery. He'll get the line down to the 23. Feels like we've been here before. That's 25 first downs for the Lions today. Only 6 for the Jaguars. We are getting another steamrolling out here. Meanwhile, Browns get 2 thanks to Njoku, and they have now tied the Saints. That means we can also check off 2-point conversion made. Meanwhile, jet sweep got blown up. St. Brown tackled for a loss. All right. Loss of 4 now. 2nd and 14. Meanwhile, Raiders get a touchdown, but the 2-point has failed. Time for Goff. Not much time left. With pressure in his face, he overthrows Gibbs. Meanwhile, 3rd and 14, there's another flag. Oh my goodness, an illegal contact penalty. Damn. Well, that'll give us a first down because it's 5 yards and an automatic first, but kind of sucks to get it that way. Drive feels like it's been going forever just because we've gotten penalty after penalty, restarting the drive over. All right, run by Montgomery will pick up 6. And so far, it doesn't look like anything's going to bring it back. But give it time. I don't know about calling Jared Goff MVP. Good hop away, but Miller's able to grab Montgomery before he can reach the line to gain. Coming up 3rd and 2. Yeah, I'd give Josh Allen MVP if we had to select by today. Meanwhile, Swift goes for 39 yards and a touchdown, puts the Bears back up. Vikings still lead the Titans 16-3. Dolphins ahead of the Raiders 17-12. Zylstra scooting around, but the Jaguars, Hines Allen especially, do not want any more to do with this. I guess that's going to be a. Oh no, they're not taking the field goal. They're going for it. Of course they are. Yeah, that qualifies as Dan Campbell things. Going for it on fourth down when you're already up 29 points in the third. That's Robinson in motion. Might be Williams. Got waiting, has the time. Who did he connect with? Tim Patrick down to the 5. Yeah, it worked, and there's a flag. Come on. All right, flag got picked up. Good. It's first and goal. All right, so that's St. Brown in motion, initially looking that direction, then changes his mind again. And who opens up? It's Brock Wright sneaking forward out of the back of the end zone to grab it and put us up 41-6. Yeah, I think that's at least his second of the season. Yeah, I was right. 10 catches for Brock so far, 2 touchdowns. Meanwhile, the Bears fail the 2-point try. Bates gets the extra single, and we are up 42-6 on Jacksonville. I mean, Hooker has to come in at this point, right? Lions gone to Super Bowl. All right. Well, MKI, I'm going to go over to NFL playoff picture. First one I can find. If things were going on today, so these would be the teams we would potentially have to face in the NFC playoffs. If things ended today, from the 7th seed up, we could have to deal with the Commanders, the Packers, the Vikings, the Cardinals, the Falcons, and the Eagles. Now, Commanders, that is a complete wild card. They feel like a different team from last year. Cardinals finally coming through and fulfilling what we've, I guess, seen them grow into over the past few years. Vikings, Packers, division rivals. We cannot ever count them out. Falcons, man, whoever from the NFC South, just please put up a fight. Eagles is a team that I'm really worried about, though. I'm trying to think if there is a team right now that I'm looking over at the AFC. I hate to say it, but it might be that the only chance to avoid having the Chiefs back in the Super Bowl is if the Steelers take them out. I'm not sure if the Bills are going to be up for it. I'll officially say Lions going to the Super Bowl when it's 0-0 on that NFC Championship, and Detroit is actually leading. And there he is, checking out his Angry Birds score on the sidelines. Or maybe he's decided to browse further into the Epic Online store. Yeah, now, oh wow. Wow. Talking with Ben Johnson on the sideline, and Jared Goff taking off the hat to cover up the words. Okay. Officially 4:16. And we'll have a return, an actual return from the 2. They'll make it to the 29. Okay. Oh, thank you, Duvernay. Something actually happened. Meanwhile, the Jets have got a field goal. And who is it? Hey, DeAndre Swift. Yeah, you remember him, don't you, Green Bay? From under center, we get a handoff to ETN. He won't make it more than 2. That's just because he was dragged forward as he was tackled. All right, is there anything else? Yeah, we're still had only one lead change, and that was right at the beginning of the game. Jacksonville scored first. So we're at number of lead changes under 2.5. No turnovers on downs. And no turnovers in this game. There's a great job by Jones moving through the pocket, able to find Thomas up the field, getting into Lions territory. Oh, Joseph and Branch comparing notes after that play. Yeah. I mean, well, Westbrook gets a touchdown for the Titans. Jones dropping back. No one there to get the tip. And there is a late flag, however, after the play. Not sure for what. Oh, they're calling a very, 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 very late pass interference call on Jack Campbell. Cool. Oh, no, Gabe Davis. Oh, no, Gabe Davis, he just non-contact in the middle of running. He didn't even really do anything with Terry and Arnold as he was going up the game, and that is going to be a major, major wreck. 98-yard touchdown. Damn. All right, we have to step aside. I'll look over the stats. Well, I guess it goes without saying, home QB got the first and only passing touchdowns of the game today, so that's something we can definitely check off. I'm not sure what new demographic they're trying to reach with all the co-pilot ads and a new flavor of Jameson. Wow, they are. And I remember when hard liquor ads actually weren't allowed over the air, so they had to do them all in magazines. They must be really hurting to allow the spirits industry to have over-the-air commercials. They must really want people drinking again. Still no sacks for either team. All right, we already checked off oh no, unfortunately. But we have gone over the point line for today, which was listed at 47. So even if nobody scores another point for the rest of the game, we have made it over. right. Good to hear that Christian Watson's joining in on the fun for today. 48-yard reception. So far, nobody's brought up Bobby Lane, so also surprising. Maybe they're saving those for when the playoffs arrive. It's the only explanation that I've got so far. Not much time left here in the third. Oh, no, Davis had to be helped. Oh, no, that's never good. Even on the sidelines, he has to be helped. Etienne will get a burst up the middle. Get leveled after a gain of 9. Malcolm Rodriguez on the tackle. That puts him up to 23 yards now after 9 rushes today. Any room? And it's intercepted! Kirby Joseph fighting for the ball. They have called it a turnover as we speak. All right, first turnover of the game, and it is Kirby Joseph. Branch tried to snatch it out of the air. It was Joseph on Farrell, the tight end, and he won the battle for the ball. Holy crap. Kirby Joseph has the most interceptions in the NFL right now. You are absolutely kidding me. And Justin Tucker got the 54-yard field goal. So they recharged his batteries, I'm assuming, at a certain point. I mean, if some corner of the Detroit Lions fandom on the internet isn't photoshopping number 31 jerseys onto Kirby, the Nintendo character, I don't even know what we're doing on this app anymore. That's Gibbs. He'll rush it up to the 20, give us some breathing room and a first down. Oh, true, North. We have had a day, just got our first turnover of the day, believe it or not. Another Kirby Joseph interception, but other than that, it has been just an evening of dancing and finery for the Lions, going up the middle and a little too ahead of Patrick, unfortunately. Brown on the coverage for Jacksonville, but sounds like you and the Chicago Bears have been having an exciting game so far today. I see currently 2nd and goal at the 9. But oh, true North, the excitement is growing. Grey Cup in a couple hours. Hope you're ready. 2nd and 10 now for Detroit. Wright will shuffle over to the near side of the line. And it is Gibbs again. Will manage a bit more space. Will be trapped after a gain of 8 as there's a pile of players. Sewell on the bottom, as are a couple other folks in the realm of getting crushed. Gibbs helping the lineman up. I appreciate that. Right now, St. Brown is at 130 passing yards. MKI, they might. However, there is also a very good possibility that when the fourth quarter comes around, they'll just start taking out the starters on offense. But who is that? Up to the 50? That is St. Brown. 27-yard reception. And unfortunately, because I'm behind, that means his total right now, 130, includes the 27-yard reception. All right, one more play to go at least. From midfield, here in the third. And they're going to fake it again, and Williams will get upended. Hoping for a lot more, but Savage caught him down. Fantastic play by the Jaguars defense. Woo. That looked like it was going to be fun, but then number 6, Savage, coming in like a dart to upend Jameson Williams. Let's see if we can do anything more in the fourth quarter, or even if Jared Goff will still be behind center. Meantime, Packers get stuffed on the goal line. It's Bears ball. NFL football continues its madness over here and everywhere. We're going to take a pause for the cause, another stupid sports show. We will find a way through. Hope you do too. Thanks for tuning in. All right. Fantastic. We are back. Anzalone is out with a forearm injury. He won't be back. Meanwhile, Davis is out with a knee injury for the Jaguars. Yeah, he's getting moved away on the cart. Welcome back to another stupid sports show. 3rd and 4 after Gibbs got tripped up very quickly. And that is him again, finding St. Brown over the middle. And it looks like we got another injured Jaguar on the field. Hard collision for Brown after that play. And Ford Field eating players alive today. Yep, 152 yards officially for St. Brown. We will get another injury timeout as we have just returned for the 4th quarter, and we've had to say that phrase far too many times today, I think. But as I'll remind you, we have gone over the point line for this game, which was 47. We have had no turnovers on downs, 1 lead change, and only 1 turnover so far this game. I forgot to even put down the interception. I mean, I guess the one positive of Trevor Lawrence not being at the game at the moment is that they haven't had any QB fumbles, so unexpected benefits. Yeah, great day for St. Brown. He's got 10 catches, 150 yards. That might finish him off for today, to be honest. Jared Goff is up to 390 yards for the day on 22 completions. Mac Jones has gotten over 100 yards. So, meantime, Pittsburgh and Baltimore, they're at 12 to 10. The minute and a half left in the third. Rams are taking care of business against the Patriots right now, 28 to 13, end of the third quarter, about to go past in that game. Saints are up by a touchdown over Cleveland right now in their fourth quarter, 21-14. The Jets are unfortunately ahead of the Colts right now, 24 to 16 in the fourth quarter, which will give Aaron Rodgers more reason to think he's going to live forever. Meanwhile, Tennessee's got the ball back. They're trailed by 13 at the end of their third. Las Vegas hoping to at least close the gap a little bit. They've got under 10 minutes to go in their game. They're behind Miami by 12, 24 to 12. And Monteric Brown walking off the field, but it was an arm issue that he seemed to have. There goes Williams in motion. Set him the other way. No, go underneath to Tim Patrick, who will just carry a tackler or two with him inside the 10. All right, there we are. First and goal now. This looks like, yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs is the back. Brown lined up in the near slots, stacked on top of Tim Patrick. And who is it? Touchdown number 2 for St. Brown in the front corner of the end zone. And he leaps up with Jameson Williams into the stands. Darby was the defender on that. A little bit shy of swatting it out of the air. "96-yard drive off of that turnover, I believe. And is now 49-6. Where is that? Points off a turnover, same drive. All right. Yeah, one-sided game, but we are getting bingo spot after bingo spot checked off today. We had to get at least one bingo. Oh, wait, I didn't even get my card yet. Let's see. Oh, definitely got the oh no, choking on the hype, a QB rushing touchdown. We're over the point line. Defense has done things today. Got our QB sneak, a conversion made. No sacks yet. Crowd has hated the call. No turnovers wasted. You're kidding me. I could very well not get bingo on this card. The only thing I really need is deep hurting. 38.7 fantasy points for St. Brown today. Bates will just launch it. Again, we don't get a return. 2.5 hours, folks. Don't worry. 2.5 hours and we get to watch kickoff returns again. They will... Right now, I'm worried about what this is going to mean for next week's game, Cornman. All right, look at things right now. Colts 4-6. They're currently trailing the Jets by 8 points, facing 2nd and 9 in the red zone. And ETN, meanwhile, will run into his own offensive guard, who is now down on the field, and another victim of the Ford Field turf comes around. Oh boy, that is another injured O-lineman for the Jaguars. Hendon Hooker is warming up on the sidelines. I think, I think St. Brown might be done for the game too. He and Goff are just chatting it up on the bench together right now. As underneath to Thomas, Vildor will end up twisting him out of bounds. Definitely gets the line to gain. Meanwhile, LaMelo Ball gets fined $100K for offensive and derogatory comments in post-game interview. I can't wait to find out what he got fined for saying. Oh. Wow. I guess that's a strategy. All right, Brian Branch is able to stop that for a gain of 2. Clock will run. I don't think they're going to aim for the win right now. This is just aiming for basic dignity and competence. We're a minute behind on the time right now, about 11:20 to go here in the fourth. Extra pressure now coming in. Picked up well in every respect, and now Thomas gets some room between Arnold and Branch, and that has a first down. All right, clock winding down. They finally made it back into Detroit territory. First time in a while. Campbell will wrap up number 2 for the Jaguars, who we haven't seen running much today. Otherwise known as, D'Ernest Johnson. Oh, no. Touchdown pass for Anthony Richardson. And I don't know if there'll be a 2-point conversion or not. We'll wait and see. 2nd and 6 right now as they overstack the near side with 3 receivers. Jones airing it out. Robertson, I think he felt he had a play on that ball. Intended for Duvernay. Clock stops at 10:02. If he doesn't throw another pass, Goff will finish with a perfect passer rating. Yeah, I think they're going to sit him. Hooker was warming up on the sidelines. All right, 3rd and 7 now. They do rush 5. And it is too far for Washington. Davis on the coverage. Oh, no, Vildor. I'm sorry. But now 4th and 7. I'm assuming this is... Oh, no, they're going for it. They're going for it on 4th and 7. What the hell? Why not? So 4th and 7 now. Single back to his right. Pressure up the middle. And he will be buried back behind the 40. And Zadarius Smith getting back there. He and Rodriguez go for a drive. Call that the first turnover on downs for the game, folks. And I think, let me see. Does that count? Yeah. That is the first sack of the game, and it goes to Zadarius Smith. Oh. What a difference a half of football makes. We get our sack, we get our turnover on downs. Where is turnover on downs? There we go. Yeah. Yeah, he'd gotten elbowed in the back earlier in the game. That was what he had left the game for. And here he is contributing on that 4th down blitz. Yeah, and I know this sounds silly of me to repeat, but yeah, first sack of the game. So currently, Lions are getting more. We might have more to check off on our bingo squares than I immediately realized. Oh yeah, we also got the stiff arm. I don't know if we can really say the refs got it right because they haven't needed to be challenged for anything. So we'll leave that be. I don't know if I feel comfortable calling deep hurting for anything yet. Although, considering how many players have been injured in this game, maybe we just naturally get it by the end. Card number 9 is still available, Cornman, if you want to join in once again. This is the complete list of everything we've called so far. So if you're just coming in or just catching up and you want to play bingo with us, well, link is still pinned to the top of chat. Feel free to join in. Just let us know what card number you get so we can check possible bingos. When very strangely, nothing to do with ball control today. Oh, here he is. Hendon Hooker coming out of Tennessee. That'll be Robinson in motion. We're going with Craig Reynolds. We got the second team out, and he's across the 50, down at the 40. Oh, yeah, all the touchdowns today. All the touchdowns. And every single one of those drives have been over 60 yards at least. Except for that 150-odd yard one. That's a good start. And Robinson again in motion. And we will have Hooker. He will just take it himself and run out of bounds for 2. Okay. That is Armstead who is getting the pressure on him. 2nd and 8 coming. So, perfect passer rating. That is official. 24 of 29, 412 yards, 4 tutties, no interceptions. And now Hendon Hooker has 2nd and 8. Meanwhile, Christian Watson is getting more work done. Good to hear. Reynolds again. Caught at the line early this time. Will only gain 2. Remember, Reynolds has been with us for a good while. He was also a reliable 3rd option that we had in the days of DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams still being here. Gibbs and Montgomery now chilling on the sidelines. I don't blame them. 3rd and 6. This will be a quick hit over and does not complete it. Cannot hang on. Olakun getting in a big hit on Robinson to make it 4th and 6. And here comes the field goal unit. Oh, and it was just off of Robinson's chest. Ooh. Oh, hey. Jake Bates. 54-yard attempt. And what does it get for this one? Inside the right upright. It is good from 54. We are now up 52-6 on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, Chicago is challenging. At this rate, MKI, I think there is no greater argument for not only relegation, but also the destruction of the entire college football free scouting pipeline to NFL than the existence of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Whoa. Kevin Harlan downplaying all the tables he jumps through every week. And it stands. Okay. Still plenty of people in the stands. Another touchback because the fun never ends when it comes to kickoffs in the NFL. Now, do we get? Yeah, we don't check out the refs, Scott. Right? They have been a non-factor in this game. I don't want to give them any more credit than they already receive, fairly or unfairly. All right, 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. Trying to get into the end zone at least once before this game is over. So Etienne will wait, and he will be grabbed after a gain of 3. Campbell on the tackle. So what do we give him on 2nd and 7? Well, we'll get again number 7 in motion to the near side. That's the direction that Jones is looking the entire time. And it's a little bit too high for Ingram that time. Incomplete. Malcolm Rodriguez trying to keep up with Evan Ingram. Okay. Meanwhile, Wilson. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wilson picked in the end zone. All right, 3rd and 7, 2 receivers on the far side. That looks up the center is where Jones is looking, and then ends up catching it, holding on. And Thomas again feeling the pain after taking a shot. And it didn't even get a really direct shot. More of that went to the body, I think. I don't think the ball touched. I think that is a catch. That should be a catch for Jacksonville right now. I wouldn't challenge this if I were Dan Campbell, but you know what? Screw it. You got 3 timeouts. What the hell at this point? Oh, Thomas, meanwhile, is going to get up, jog to the other side of the field. Good, good. That is supposed to be somebody brings up Bobby Lane, Cornman, and I guess it got cut off at some point. Oh yeah, this is going to be a wasted challenge by Detroit. Don't even worry about it. This should be marked as a catch. Look, that's 2 feet down. Even if the ball is coming loose, he's already out of bounds. He's completed the catch. Yeah, and it's trapped there on his side. I don't think it ever touched the ground. Oh, then you have 2 spots for Bobby Lane. Feel free to pick one of them off. I don't know why you would call it incomplete. There's no sign that the ball ever touched the ground. Oh, he lost control of the ball, so he never secured the ball, control of the ball on the ground as he was out of bounds, so it's incomplete, and it's not even a catch. That's rough. All right, 4th and 7. I'm assuming Jacksonville is gonna go for it here. Meantime, touchdown by the Packers. They don't get the 2-point conversion. That's been a very familiar tale today. Oh no, they're just going to punt. Oh man. The Jaguars aren't even going to worry about it. And yeah, even I saw that jump on the play. That was a false start. Wow. That's Josiah DeGuara. And there's Trevor Lawrence chilling on the sideline, checking the tablet. Let's see how much time is left in this game. Yeah, 3 minutes. I mean, they could, get them getting sack on 1st and 10 isn't going to help things. Meanwhile, good jump by Raymond to skip out of the first defender. However, he won't get very far. More runs across the field. So the lone bright spot for the Jaguars today is that their special teams has been not allowing us to do a damn thing. Oh, wait. They don't have to do very much anything. Oh, no. Rashawn Gary just got a sack for a loss of 9. So, Kip, I think you may have been a little premature in your prediction of doom. Oh, we're up to 598 yards on the day. What the hell? And that is, wait a minute, that's not Reynolds. Oh, it's Sione Vaki. Hey, he's getting back into the game, and he's not injured anymore. Oh, Cordman, if there's anything else that ends his career, it'll probably be this. Meanwhile, Shane Zylstra is going to go sit on the bench. Come on, not another injured tight end. All right, 2nd and 4. This is Vaki in the backfield again with Hooker. They're going to creep up and try to cheat this one. But a great grab on the edge there by Detroit. We'll make that a 3rd and 3rd and 4. Next week. Oh, is that so? Oh, yeah. Packers and 49ers. I'm sure they'll have plenty to talk about. Vaki is in. They'll rush 4. And a good quick throw. Catch by Robinson for the 1st down. I think he got whacked pretty well on that play too. So there is a flag. And it's an unnecessary roughness on Ventrell Miller, I'm assuming for that hit at the end of the play. Yeah. Oh, yeah, targeting the head. Didn't get helmet to helmet, but it was just a forearm right into the helmet. Okay, and now Allen Robinson has to shuffle off the field because of that shot to the head. And they're going to take Robinson back to the tent. Right, this is Tim Patrick now in and Khalif Raymond in. Playing his role, getting a run of 4 up the middle. And now we get some extracurriculars. Ledbetter trading words with Penei Sewell. Wow, 9-1. It's a guaranteed winning season at the very least. We are up to 615 yards on the day, and we might get a Hendon Hooker touchdown before all this is done. But a great run by Sione Vaki, stepping through a couple tackles. However, a flag on the play, and we're going to get taken back for holding. Michael Nisi. Oh, there we are. And now they're showing those banners up in the, well, that one banner for all of the technically NFL championships, but they're just labeled as conference championships now. So 2nd and 16. After that, fakes the handoff. Bit wobbly, but connects with Raymond near the 30 for the 1st down. $18 penalties in the Ravens-Steelers game? Wow, we're lucky. Okay, now the Bears have gotten down to the Green Bay 30. All right. Now we have our most yards all time in a single game. Wow, Vaki making a brave move through a pile of people. Will end up with a loss of 2. But dang. So second 11, we'll try it again. Stack receivers on the far side. And is going to be switching up with Raymond, running back into the tackle. End up with 8. I mean, for however much action Detroit has been getting today, both through the air and on the ground, Jacksonville has been hitting plenty hard and pursuing just as quickly at times. So there are good players on Jacksonville, just not enough of them, it seems. We'll get one more here before the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 2 right now. Oh, so close. Vaki will be dropped half a yard shy. Are they going to try again? Are they going to try again? We will find out after we get to the 2-minute squat for glory. And we have a 2nd and 8 at the Green Bay 28. Last play was a timeout by Chicago. Let's, just because I know I have this as live as good, here is the kick by Carlos Santos. I have the live signal. This is either glory for Santos or squeaking out a win for the Green Bay Packers. 46-yard attempt, not a gimme. Wind a little bit active there in that end of the field. Be pushing things to the right. And it's no good! They made contact! Holy shit! Green Bay wins on a blocked field goal. Of anything to happen, it was a blocked field goal at the end. Holy hell. The pain continues for Chicago and for the Packers. Now you'll probably make the playoffs. Let me see. Our list at 6 right now. That would put you against the Falcons. No kidding. Scorigami. It was number 94, Brooks, for Green Bay. Fans are enjoying themselves at Ford Field today. All sorts of chains. So we're going for it on 4th and 2. Oh, True North, I watched the block. I watched it happen. Hooker sneaks it forward. Yeah. Don't nap too long, Kip, because, we've still got the Grey Cup coming up in a few hours. Lions get to face Colts, Bears, Packers, Bills, Bears. So we get them twice within a month. I don't think we'll sweep them, but I think we can get one of one. After all, we saw that they just took the Packers to the limit. Oh, well, looks like we won't get that Hendon Hooker passing touchdown that we all hoped for. But we will get to watch him kneel it out to end this game. Detroit is now at 9-1. And me, myself, I will try not to choke on the hype. But I will, for all of you, put on the victory jacket. And as it counts down, St. Brown over 150 yards. Jared Goff got his perfect passer rating on the day. Final score, Detroit 52, Jacksonville 6. The Isotopes win a game! Oh. Yeah. Isotopes win again. Didn't think we'd ever be saying that in the National Football League, did we? Nah, I bet not. So that'll be all for right now for us here on our Stupid Sports Show, but we will be returning in about 2 hours for kickoff in the CFL Grey Cup, Toronto versus Winnipeg. Hope you'll be able to drop by, stop by, enjoy the nonsense and the Jonas Brothers for the halftime. This is Jim B on 106.9 Click FM. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you in just a little bit. Take care, and good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.